Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Patched.
Welcome back.
Yes, today we have an insanely cool all-terrain electric longboard actually. So this is called the Raldey AT, Carbon AT, and AT stands for all-terrain.
The second generation.
Second generation, and carbon is for carbon fibre, so carbon fiber. I like to call it carbon fibre because that's how it's spelled, right?
Yep. So the price point comes in at $1,100.
Yes.
Off the bat. So it's a high price point, but you do get a premium product, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But we do have a code for you to use.
Yes. So if you use Soul Brothers 40, you get $40 off. Like always, let's get it started off with the remote controller. So this remote is very reminiscent of the Halo board.
Yes.
The Halo board 2, it's exactly the same. But for some reason, like I've never seen this remote on any other longboard, which is interesting. So you turn it on, it says Raldey, and of course it says disconnect because it's not connected to the actual longboard. It's very intuitive. So on the left side, you have a reverse and you just go forward switch. So you just switch that on, and there's an arrow. It's reverse and go forward.
I like having that manual switch there too, because
Exactly.
sometimes like if it's just a button, you have no idea whether you're in reverse or going forward.
Yeah, sometimes there's no indication, like indication light or anything that tells you. So if you press the, I guess it's a light indicator button or something, the button on the right, just once, it changes between 3 speed modes, right? And then if you double press the button on the right, then there's a little LED light that comes on, which is kind of cool. It's not very bright, but you know, it helps. If you don't have a flashlight.
For night riding?
Exactly.
Super nice.
Exactly. So you want to stay safe with that. So that's cool. The shape is kind of weird. It's just a little.
It's like a tablet.
Kind of
like a pill.
It's like an oval, like a pill
pill
shape,
design,
oval shape kind of thing. So there's a remote there. It also comes with a little lanyard. So let's start off with the board, the deck.
Right. So it's got this sort of foam padding on the top, which is real nice.
Yes.
So I mean, as far as like the vibrations go from the ground, you don't really feel any because of these big all-terrain wheels, anyways. But the foam does help ease that.
Yes.
And also, after riding one of these for a long time, you know, if you're riding for like 1 to 2 hours at a time, your legs get super tired. So the foam definitely helps ease that. It makes for a more comfortable ride, as well as the deck being sort of curved towards the edges. Sort of helps grip your feet in there.
Exactly.
Nice.
And also, obviously, there is no battery protruding out. All of that is inside this carbon fiber deck, which is really cool.
It looks clean.
It looks very clean, and the carbon fiber is a very nice touch. It's very quality. But the one thing that does suck about carbon fiber decks is that it's not flexible at all. It's stiff. So I mean, you're looking at a very stiff ride and a very responsive ride. If you want to have fun, you know, like carving and stuff, you're not really gonna get it here. So as far as the clearance of the board goes, it's very high, obviously, because the wheels are so big. So you're not gonna get very good like feeling for the ground. You don't have a low to the ground feel, but you know, that's okay. Obviously you're gonna want high clearance because, you know, if you're gonna go all-terrain riding, then you don't want stuff to like scratch your back and stuff.
So I mean, next we hop into the trucks, right? So the trucks, I mean, there's these big like steel trucks on there, and they're just large. You don't feel a thing on them. You've got sort of double bushings on there,
Double
which
kingpin.
is
Yes. I don't know how I feel about them. It's kind of hard to really like turn and carve, if you will. You want double kingpin on all-terrain boards because, you know, if you're all-terrain, you know, off-road riding, and you know, obviously the road is very bumpy, you want it to like really turn and like absorb all that, you know. It's necessary for off-road, but like not really necessary for, you know, just riding on the street. But it works, you know. It works. It's not the best for carving, but it gets a job done, you know. So we got 6368 dual belt motors on this bad boy, right? And they're 1500 watts each, guys. Some boards don't even have 1500 watts on the entire board. All right.
Yep.
So it's a total of 3000 watts output, which is insane. These motors are just insanely huge. They're very, very powerful, right? I was going uphill, easy. I'm 145 pounds. We're both like around 140 pounds, right? So if you're a little bit heavier, you know, obviously it's gonna go a little bit slower, but we were going uphill like 18, 20 miles per hour, easy. Yeah. And I was beating basically all my other boards uphill. Going downhill, also, like my other all-terrain board, it just stays at the same speed, right? But this board, when you're going downhill, it just picks up speed. It goes really, really fast. And when I was going fast, I hit like 32, 33 miles per hour. It wasn't like crazy scary though. I don't know if I got used to it or it's just like it's just so smooth that like it doesn't feel that fast. You know what I'm saying? And of course, moving on to the wheels. So the wheels, they're around 6 to 7 inches, you know, in diameter. The bearings are very nice, especially on the front wheels. And then they are airless tires, so you don't have to worry about, you know, pumping it up or, you know, worrying about a flat tire. And then on the sides, of the wheels, there are some like little holes in them, you know, but it's like, I don't know, it's still pretty stiff. You know, I feel like that helps to absorb a little bit of vibration, a little bit of shock, but you know, it doesn't do as much as like you know the other ones that I have with the orange wheels and the holes drilled through them. That one is really soft, but it doesn't feel as responsive as this wheel set and this board, because on my other board with the orange wheel set with all the holes, it's just really soft and really slow feeling. You feel a little sluggish. This one you actually feel fast. So I mean, because of this and because of the hardness of the wheel, I feel a little bit more vibration than, you know, my other all-terrain board. But this is still way better than regular longboard wheels. Don't get me wrong, you know. 100%. So you're gonna go over everything. You know, you're gonna go over cracks. It's very comfortable, and I honestly don't really even want to go back to regular longboard wheels anymore, because I have these, you know, like going over cracks, bumps. I'm not having to worry about like big rocks or anything, and just going over them, even when I'm just riding on the streets. It's just a big plus, you know, like there's some bad roads out there, and I just go over them like it's nothing, you know. So I really love these all-terrain wheels. So as far as the ESC goes, it's very smooth. There's no jerkiness, you know, like my Yeku GT. That board is just, it gives me a heart attack sometimes, because if I just go like, it just like freaking boom. So yeah, so the Yeku is very jerky, you know, especially with the first initial acceleration. Yeah. With this board, it's really smooth. You know, there's a nice buttery smooth curve to it, and even still, it's very powerful and fast. You know, so you know, acceleration very smooth, braking very smooth, nothing to worry about there. And no dead play in like the brakes or the acceleration. As far as the battery goes, there's a 14 amp hour battery in here. I don't know how they fit that in here. That's a huge battery. Yeah. You know, some like regular longboards, like the $400, $500 ones, like the Meepo V3 has like a 4 or 5 amp hour battery. This is 14 amp hours. It's a huge battery. Thick boy. It's a thick boy, but it's not super thick, which is crazy. Yeah. You know, and I don't know how they fit everything in there. As far as range goes, I was keeping a good like 15 to 18 to maybe even 20 miles per hour, you know, average speed, and I was getting around 20 to 21 miles. So that's a really good range. It's advertised, I believe, as around there, which is good. Obviously, if you're heavier or going faster, it's gonna be a little bit less for a range, but that's just what I got. And as far as charging time goes, it takes around 6 to 7 hours. It's a very big battery, but it's still way faster than my Yeku, which takes like 11 hours. So
dude, that thing takes forever.
Yeah, so this is a great fast charging board, even though it has a massive battery in it. All right, as far as durability goes, I mean, it's carbon fiber, guys. You know, and also the wheels seem very durable. There's nothing, you know, that makes me worry that this board is gonna break anytime soon. It's a very well-made board and very quality.
Yeah, it's $1,100. You better be getting quality.
Yeah,
and you do, which is really good.
But weight, it's a big board. It's not very portable. You know, I mean, it's very nice because I like this little handle. This truck right here is so long and big. You can just grab it here and just kind of roll it by the wheels. But it's really hard to just carry. It's like 35 pounds. It's pretty damn heavy. It's heavy. It's huge.
And it's awkward to hold too.
Exactly. So if you're looking to like, you know, carry this around everywhere, then it's probably not the best option. Is this the best looking board that I have? I would say so. This is stealthy. It's like triple black, but like the bushings are white. That's a cool little touch, and I like this like honeycomb hexagon pattern on the grip tape.
So I know the honeycomb thing on here is like a standard. I know it's like a couple companies are using this. I don't like it personally.
Really?
But that's totally subjective.
Yes.
You know, that's just.
But I mean, this is a great looking board in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a
absolutely
great looking board. So yeah, I mean, where do you ride this? I mean, you can basically ride it everywhere. You can ride all terrain on the streets, downhill, going uphill, anywhere. The only thing I would say is it's not the best for it is like in the city, like kind of urban.
Big turns.
Like
can't do them big turns.
You can do. Like you can't really do like sharp turns, you know, like you know, if there's like a sidewalk and it's like a really sharp turn, you kind of have to get off and like reposition the longboard. It doesn't have a kicktail or anything, so that's one thing that does suck about it. But everywhere else, it's really great. So is it worth it? $1,100? Yes, you're getting a great deck. You're getting a great motor. The wheels are awesome. This has to be my favorite board that I have right now. So we 100% recommend it. Go ahead and get it. Quality is worth every penny. So if you guys do want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box, and don't forget about the code SoulBrothers40 for $40 off.
Absolutely.
But that's it. That's a review. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
See you in the next one.